علي وارحمهما كما.
Hello, welcome to Fit to Parent. My name is Moanye Christian. Fit to Parent is a weekly parenting intelligent retreat broadcast by Christian Parenting International. It is designed to help parents get the essential knowledge, skills, and training required to effectively carry out their parenting assignments. Today, we'll be discussing the myths of parenting. Let's start with a question. How will you feel when you discover that you are responsible for the challenges your child has been struggling with all along? It's unfortunate, but it's true that many parents do not have a clue that challenges like attention deficit syndrome, which is the bedrock of stubbornness, dyslexia, which have been identified as the root of low self-image or low self-esteem, hormonal disorder, which is the bedrock of violence, autism, obesity, nymphomaniac, fetus origin of adult disease that makes a person suffer from diabetes, cardiovascular cases, and hypertension later in life are all challenges that their lack of parenting education created for their children. This singular statement has shown the danger that awaits a child whose parents lack parenting education before marriage or child's birth. Let me share my personal story or experience with you. I grew up to know I had dyslexia and attention deficit syndrome. This is a situation I will never wish for any child. To make it easier for you to understand, let me explain what dyslexia and attention deficit syndrome are. Dyslexia is a reading and a learning disability. It is a disorder that affects the area of the brain that processes language. Although it does not affect general intelligence, but it denied me the ability to read, pronounce, spell, even in my early school years. Why attention deficit syndrome is a central nervous disorder that causes children to experience difficulty with attention, concentration, self-control, and then produces a self-esteem challenges. Children with attention deficit syndrome can get better only with healthy measures, but there is no cure. This is why you must avoid it as a parent at all costs. Note, these two challenges almost reduced my life to nothing. As a matter of fact, I struggled through everything, and many times I questioned why I was born. But this happened because my parents lacked parenting education before going into marriage. The bitter aspect of this whole situation was that my parents blamed me for the challenges, or rather the limitation, that dyslexia and attention deficit syndrome created for me, not putting into consideration that their ignorance was responsible for the challenges I was passing through. Currently, this same parental mistake that is almost leaving irreversible damage on our children are still a trend amongst parents today. Make no mistake about this. A man's life and usefulness is determined by his birth and upbringing. Parenting is beyond caregiving and child management. It's a compulsory 18 years journey that begins from the first trimester of pregnancy. This is why it is dangerous to enter into marriage or childbirth without parenting education training. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.